No way.
I know.
Are you familiar with the concept of enfilade and defilade fire?
Nope.
Enfilade and defilade was basically catching things in the crossfire and then shoot up or down over battlements or under them. That's basically what all this walls did. The reason why you had a star-shaped fort like this is, like I said, it allows you to go ahead and create crisscrossing fields of fire. And the reason why the walls weren't all that tall like older castles or anything like that is because it was way too easy to hit them with cannons. What they were doing, they were taking advantage of the fact that funny enough, cannons from ships, they could lob things fairly well. You had to really, try real hard to go ahead and shoot it at a lower trajectory, because cannons back then didn't shoot very flat. So to hit a lower wall like this, which you can't climb over, but you could probably hit with a cannon, you'd have to know your marksmanship, along with having to counteract the ship moving back and forth and up and down in the waves.
Right.
So it made it very difficult to hit something like this.
Look at the walkways.
Direct hits. 2 men died on this ground. Halfway to the modern bridge, jeez. Killed Lieutenant Levy, 45, dismounting a cannon. Killed by my side, a bomb burst into which hit a piece the size of $1, to which passed through his body and died. His navel went to the ground upwards of 2 feet. This is quite literally hallowed ground then. Stay on the brick walkway. Sam Adams. Bird nest. I see Spencer's making friends.
This guy just towel, that guy just towel. You know what? I have a roll of those blue sharp towels I keep in the kitchen. Take a length of 3 there.
This is one of the wasted on rations of salted food.
Oh.
You got oysters too.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about barracks food. Everybody thinks about canned and such. No, back in the day they were classic.
Captain John making.
It's all fresh. Well, it's
Me,
best is made.
nowadays, here's your pack of MREs. Go have fun.
Oh, here's fresh, just
Slop.
frozen. Yeah, fresh slop.
Freeze-dried.
Senior
Freeze
junior
dried,
officer.
His own personal survey. Just some individuals who miss this premise. So to its own as servants. Better than on this one. Slave as servants. White, black, and slave free. Bed, washing boots, taking the officer's uniform. I'm sorry, but that triggers me a little bit because I'm like polishing. I spent 2 hours every night polishing my low quarters.
Barefoot, that would have been very cool.
Now what is in here?
Glasses for as long as I can before I get the cramps.
Oh, the VA covered that. I'm 100% permanent citizen connected, so.
Found the magazine.
The VA even covers my glasses. These were from the VA.
Very nice.
Found the magazine.
Yes, you did.
Actually, this is one building I haven't been in yet.
So where are the models?
They're right there, aren't they all sexy? They all have
They're real bombshells.
They all have the potential to be explosive.
Yes.
All that potential.
Just needs the right spark.
Right. Yeah, they'll light your fire.
Yeah, he was the vital spark of the friendship in the friendship is magic. Remember when I first made that pun?
They'll
About ready to throw something at me.
yeah, they'll get your blood pumping right out of your body.
And all over the walls.
Yes.
Gross.
In short succession. You won't last 2 minutes.
They didn't ever close the parentheses.
That's how hot they are. I'll stop when you want to stop.
They never ever closed the parentheses.
Oh, you're right. Somebody did a bad proofreading job.
Let's grab a
That was
Sharpie.
probably an intern.
No, this was typed
Do
up
you,
by
edit,
someone.
do you edit FilmFix?
Like I said,
I
an
do
intern.
my own.
I should
Oh, you
know.
used to write?
I have buddies of mine
Supposed to
that
work
make
in
signs for
Long time
for
ago.
parks, military parks, as reenactors.
My favorite one that I ever wrote that I think is the best quality is a story called Nobody in an Office.
I do hate it when that ends up happening though, because that's a glaring one,
I don't
and
know
it's
if people
frustrating.
write.
That being said,
Not many people
when you
did.
find a glaring
I was
one
never
in your
very
own work,
prolific
that's
writer.
even more frustrating.
Oh.
In fact,
Was it on
most of my
was it
stuff
on
sucked.
Was it
Embrace the
FilmFiction
shame.
or was it like for a different fandom?
No, it was on FilmFiction.
Roughly the equivalent of 10, just over 10 tons of TNT. Oh. Manufactured the powder used. The powder was stored in barrels weighing 100 pounds each. Small flamer and the slightest spark.
That must have been terrifying.
Thereby destroying most
It
of
was
the
like,
fort.
oh, shit, please don't explode. Please
Yeah.
don't explode.
They used
Shell
wooden.
is-
Wait, they used wooden
There's
nails
no
in
way
the
to describe
floorboards.
it. You know, you can read many accounts of it, but like being actually shelled is.
They did bombardment in September 1814. This magazine was hit by a British bombshell. The miraculous lack of an explosion may have been due to the angle it hit, the pouring rain, or a combination of both. Following the battle, the outer walls of this building were enlarged to their present size. The photograph above shows the reinforced roof. Composition of gunpowder: 75% saltpeter, otherwise known as potassium nitrate, 15% sulfur, and 10% charcoal.
Yep.
Oh, geez, that's your head.
Saltpeter, sulfur, and charcoal.
All right.
What's really funny is you can actually, if you're really brave, you can make that all yourself.
I mean, if you really
The
want it.
saltpeter get that from things like guano and bird droppings and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, you can also do a couple of chemistry experiments and make saltpeter. The problem is you got to worry about purity.
Then there's a.
Well, here's the problem. Your saltpeter, like I said, is what burns. I forget which one's the accelerant.
Silver punch balls. I'm talking about the steam.
I think sulfur might be the accelerant. I have to look it back up. Charcoal is the bit that actually burns. That has your carbon that actually catches.
Yeah.
A saltpeter might actually be an oxidizer.
Yeah, the sulfur is the accelerant, the saltpeter is the oxidizer, and the charcoal is what actually burns.
Yeah, and if you get one of them off, you get a much bigger boom than what you. Well, you get either nothing or you get way too big of an explosion.
Lieutenant Alan Fay served as assistant military agent / assistant quartermaster for Fort McHenry from December.
Oh no, there's a barrel in the way. I can't go up there.
Fay's responsibilities included purchasing food, ammunition, straw, and other needed supplies for the garrison of 1,200 men. He was also responsible for obtaining construction materials and overseeing the repair. His job was essential.
Oh shit!
When the reinforcements arrived, the garrison.
Now what you do?
Oh,
The 1,500.
What happens?
I looked around the corner. I thought that dude was staring at me like, "Don't come in here." I thought there was a dude for like that long. I was just like, "What the?"
They was the only
Oh,
officer under Armistice Command to graduate from the newly formed military academy of West Point.
Thursday off.
oh my God!
Wayne Stewart. We'll talk to him.
I just glanced.
Don't
at
you
him
feel like
and
Ferris when you look him down? Ferris Bueller. Ferris
like-
Bueller's down. It's the principal.
Well, first I came here as a.
George Armistead, I've come to bargain. Have you?
We suddenly heard that thing,
Mr.
the
Armistead.
tablet going off, and it's like, what the heck's going
Andrew,
on?
that's all I can think of is like Armistead, I've come to bargain. He's just like, yeah, you have.
Uh-oh.
I was waiting for
Yellow
you.
jacket.
Where?
Right there on the window.
That's not a yellow jacket. That's a dirt dauber.
A what?
That's a dirt dauber. You're okay.
A dirt what?
A dirt dauber.
What's a dirt dauber?
It's a mud wasp.
Yeah, but they won't stay there.
I mean, you'd have to really.
Unless you're really irritated, then it might. But
Yeah.
do dirt dogs have even have stingers?
They do, but
But they're pretty fast. It's the only way they'll sting you is.
you gotta be really
It's
dumb. You gotta be very, very dumb.
They're not like the typical. They're not like the cousin.
They're not. Well, the yellow jacket's actually a type of hornet. So,
We get yellow jackets like you wouldn't believe around my place.
man, they're everywhere. Yellow jackets. You got fire ants up there?
Sure, it's something like this.
I don't know if there's fire ants here, but I had to deal with fire ants in Pensacola when I lived there.
Do you have fire ants up there in Maine though?
No.
Wow, that's shocking.
We also do not have venomous snakes in Maine. Supposedly do not have venomous snakes in Maine.
I'll bet you guys have copperheads up there.
I wouldn't be surprised if they migrated. Actually, I believe eastern diamondback might have migrated to Maine finally.
I bet you guys have copperheads up there though.
No, we don't have copperheads.
Really?
Not that far north. But I think we had the eastern diamondback
Oh, whoa.
was in New Hampshire, but I think it's migrated into western Maine as well. We also have mountain lions in Maine, but they're kind of rare.
About the same where I'm at. The flag that was 36 by 48. Not to exceed 20 feet by 40. Garrison flag not to exceed 20 feet hoist by 40 feet fly.
Oh god, that changes.
Yeah, so that is actually the largest garrison flag ever put up because it's larger than what's allowed now.
Oh yeah, they would never allow anything this big. Whatever.
What is original?
Well, part of the reason why they don't want flags too big is because then they get trying to fly it and whatnot. It gets the opinion.
Okay, so it used to be
Not only that, but that's
just
provocative.
this small.
Look at that giant flag. They're like, our flag is bigger than your flag.
Hey,
Ow.
Pass that in, President Trump, I bet you he'll
Hey.
hey.
well, it's like, hey, you're jealous. You don't have to live here.
Well, here's how it works.
Some beds.
24 hours.
Guardhouse keeping watch over the fort. The home of the national flag.
2 hours, followed by
So I guess they got it sitting over here for different days.
we land at bench over there.
Well, also to show you kind of what it's like.
So you can be called out at a
Oh,
moment's
oh, you're good.
There's usually a pot of coffee on to refresh yourself.
Omni disappeared now. Arden's dad and your brother disappeared now. What's his name again?
Spencer.
Spencer.
How do you lose?
It'll
Well,
take you a little bit. I also remember names. And your name is Drew.
okay, well, Spencer
Yes, Drew.
is right across over there on the bench talking to that lady.
We're talking who?
Talking with a friend that you made. He made. So getting used
That's
to it.
also making new friends there.
Another day on
That's
duty.
one of the things. One of the big things I look forward to is meeting people I haven't met yet.
Huh.
But it's getting to the point where
They should be cleaning their weapons. Instead, they're talking and chatting and goofing off.
Doing what's all you do.
A sergeant overhears the conversation, prepares to
rebuke.
rebuke them for talking instead of working.
that's something that, you know what, even in today's day and age, still is all the time. Let's go.
There's some things the military will never change.
No.
You know, as a corporal, it's my job to chat and be talking out there with the troops here until I saw the sergeant coming, and then I would immediately turn it around. So it looks. Oh, he's coming.
I am Sergeant Stick in rear.
Yes, Sergeant Stick in rear. I am keeping them all working.
All right. So what buildings have I not gone through? I haven't gone through that. I've not gone through that or those buildings. And then I've seen everything.
Not. One of the guys in his class. He does exist. I think this is it.
No,
We haven't done in this building? I thought we did.
I have not. Or that one.
Because no.
Into another building.